Hi there, my name is Venessa Smith. I've got 20 years experience working in the fertility industry, both in the NHS and privately. I've got experience in the laboratory, but also about compliance and regulation. The donors that do come to the London Sperm Bank make a huge commitment to the clinic. They're expected to be in close contact with us for about 12 to 18 months. This may be through visits to see the doctor, to make sperm donations, or just keeping in touch and updating paperwork. On the website there is a section called the staff impression. This is really important to some people. What it is important to know is that we do get to know these donors very, very well. We get to know what they like, what they don't like, and how their personalities are, also how they look on their donations. One of the things we do make sure that we do is that we talk to the donors a lot about why they're making their donations. We don't accept donors that are doing it for financial gain, but what we do accept is that everyone has a different story to tell about how they got to the point of donation. So if you do need to use donor sperm for your treatment, there's a number of different ways you can source that sperm. You can have sperm from the UK from a licensed clinic. These clinics are licensed by the HFEA, and the London Women's Clinic has its own sperm bank, the London Sperm Bank. The majority of our patients at the London Women's Clinic use sperm from the London Sperm Bank. This is a very straightforward process because the clinic is very closely linked. Alternatively, some people decide they want to use sperm they've imported from overseas or sperm of a friend. This would be known as a known donor. Of course, the clinic would be happy to help you with any of these options. If you decide to choose your sperm from the London Sperm Bank, you can either go via the London Sperm Bank catalogue or via our app. What we hope to do is to ensure that you can feel relaxed when you're making your decisions, because obviously it's a very, very important choice to make. The majority of our patients would choose the donor firstly by physical characteristics. What we generally recommend is that you think about the characteristics in your family, those of yourself, your partner if you have one, or any children you already have. We then hope that any child that you have in the future will blend in easily with your family group. If you decide that the physical characteristics of your donor are not so important, what you can do is look at their interests, their occupation, and also their education. It is, however, important to remember that genetics do come into the mix, and therefore, even if you pick someone that's an excellent sportsman, that's not a guarantee for your child. However, what is really important to note is that these donors spend a lot of time in the clinic. They get to know our staff. Your donor will need counselling. If they have a partner, we would encourage them to come as well. You and your partner will need counselling, and also you'll need counselling as a group. This is to make sure you're all starting the process on the same page. We also recommend that you seek legal advice with regards to the intentions of your donation. Some people decide that they wish to use a donor from overseas. This may be because they want to see a picture of their donor, which is not allowed in the UK. We're really happy to help you import your samples, but we do request that you let us know where you want your sperm to come from, and also enable us to see all the screening tests and consent for your donors prior to actually purchasing them. We will then organise for the shipment of the samples in a safe way. Children born from donor sperm do have certain rights when they reach the age of 18. At that point, they can approach the Human Fertilisation and Embryology Authority, the HFEA, and request the identifying information for their donor. This will include their full name, date of birth, and last known address. Prior to this time, the donation remains anonymous. Following the birth of your first child, you may decide that you want to increase the size of your family. If you do want to use the same donor, it's very important to book the sibling sperm in advance. What we generally recommend is that at the 7-week viability scan, you contact the sperm bank and ask to put some additional amps on reserve so they can be used in the future. I hope you found this information useful. If you do want to get more detailed advice, please do contact the London Women's Clinic. You can contact us via email or through our website, or by giving us a call. The educational seminars are every 2 weeks, either on weekends or in the evening. These can be really, really helpful when you want to plan your treatment. Good luck.